Pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay at tenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela. Ating ibibida, lahat ng kwela. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero sugod. Todo sa kayod, tulong at tulog. Lipat na Blue Eagle, galing giting nagigil. Blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan.
We stand on a hill between the earth and sky. Now all is still where Loyola's colors fly. We stand on a hill between the earth and sky. Now all is still where Loyola's colors fly. Our course is run and the setting sun ends out the Neo's day. Eyes are dry at the last goodbye. This is the Ateneo way. Merry for you, for your white and blue. We pray you'll keep us merry, constantly true. We pray you'll keep us merry, faithful to you. Down from the hill, down to the world go I, remembering still how the bright blue eagles fly. Through joy and tears, through the laughing years, we sing a battle song. Win or lose, it's the school we choose. This is the place where we belong. Merry for you, for your white and blue. We pray you'll keep us merry, constantly true. We pray you'll keep us merry, faithful to you. Merry for you, for your white and blue. We pray you'll keep us merry, constantly true. We pray you'll keep us merry, faithful to you.
Radyo Katipunan. News, insights, inspiration. Radyo Katipunan. Down from the hill and down to the world. Radyo Katipunan. The voice of the Blue Eagle.
You're listening to the voice of the Blue Eagle.
Voice of the Blue Eagle. Radyo Katipunan. 87.9.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan. loob, sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng abuela. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero sugod, todo sa kayon, tulong at tulog. Lipat na Blue Eagle, kaning giting nagigil. Blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan.
Checking out the latest happenings in, around, and beyond Katipunan. This is the Katipunan Roundup.
Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM, the voice of the Blue Eagle. Welcome to the Katipunan Roundup. I'm Aya.
And I'm Iana.
And we are here, your hosts, today on November 20, 2024. It is the 324th day of the year.
Exactly. We are here to once again bring you the ins, outs, and all abouts of the place we call home,
Katipunan Avenue.
For today in history. I love that.
You know,
Applause. Some applause. Actually, maybe not quite deserving of applause, but still, a part of our history.
do tell.
Exactly. Today in history, in 1820, the American whaler Essex, which hailed from Nantucket, Massachusetts, is attacked by an 80-ton sperm whale 2,000 miles from the western coast of South
Oh,
America.
no.
Oh, nosies.
The very thing that they were looking for.
Exactly. They bite back.
They indeed do. I think that's one of the things that you gotta learn about nature.
Exactly. It has a way of fighting back.
It does.
So yeah, the 20 crew members escaped in 3 open boats, but only 5 of the men survived the harrowing 83-day journey to the coastal waters of South America, where they were picked up by other ships. Wow. Horrifying. Anyway, but yeah, very important message there is that it probably sends a message about care for nature, care for the environment, and yeah,
Just care for each other, kids.
exactly. And a way that I think people have been caring and connecting to the environment lately is through biking, through
Tama.
bicycling.
Bicycling indeed.
Exactly. And today is a historic day for them because in 1866, a Frenchman named Pierre Lalemant,
I think that's how you say it.
Lalemant, Lalemant,
Laliment.
he received a U.S. patent for the nation's first pedal bicycle.
Thank you to that guy giving us cardio variety.
Exactly. I personally don't know. I have not fully partaken of Pierre Lalemant's invention yet. I don't think I am confident on that invention yet.
And that's okay. There's time,
Exactly.
Iana. There's time.
Thank you, Queen. Hopefully in the future.
So okay, I don't know how to do it well either.
That's right. It's okay. Just girls, you know.
Yeah.
And somebody who was more than just a girl also went through something significant on this day in 1947. Princess Elizabeth. She was 21 at this time and was heir to the British throne when she married her distant cousin Philip Mountbatten, who was aged 26. Since Britain was enduring economic difficulties in the aftermath of World War II, their spirits were lifted with the celebration, a royal wedding no less.
Indeed. 1947. That was a long time ago.
Exactly. And both of them have actually they've passed on, and they have literally passed on the crown to their son, who is now King Charles.
Indeed. R.I.P. and long live the king. I'm not British.
I guess. Maybe.
Or just live.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah.
have to be long.
Oh yeah, just enjoy your time.
Yeah. Good for you, Charles. Good for
All
you.
I can say is that I love Princess Diana. So
Me too.
moving on from that.
People's princess, baby.
Exactly. So in 1999, speaking of some queens, speaking of royalty, in 1999, the first Transgender Day of Remembrance was held. It honored the victims of transphobic violence. The first way of honoring them, I suppose, was it involved a vigil commemorating Rita Hester. She was a 34-year-old African-American trans woman who was murdered in Boston in 1998. So, affecting now in a day of remembrance that continues until today, and unfortunately, it has to continue until today.
Sadly, like it's revolutionary in a kind of backwards way. No, well, it's a terrible world we live in, but we live nonetheless.
Exactly. Hopefully, this day is used to remember people of course, people who were victimized from the past, and
Tama.
hopefully the number doesn't add, the number of victims doesn't increase.
Let's not do that. Let's make the world a better place, especially in commemoration for them na rin, diba?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because everybody deserves to live their lives to the fullest in the way that they would like to.
Exactly. Living your life to the fullest. And for our next segment, fun facts. These are actually pretty silly to me, Miss Iana, because you did mention living life to the fullest.
Exactly.
But there are some parts of our bodies, our human biological
Biologies. Or
same word
biological bio.
twice. They're just not doing the fullest that they can.
Why so, Miss Aya?
Because I have a question for you guys. Do you ever feel useless? Well, some parts of our bodies are. Because I will give you guys the top 10 evolutionary, I guess, obsolete physical traits that we have as human beings. So, tag yourself in the comments if you relate.
Which
Question
body
mark?
part you
Which-
relate to the most?
Exactly. So, at number 10, we have the appendix. Sa mga nagka-appendicitis dyan, so sorry, you didn't have to go through that.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely. This organ is much larger in plant-eating vertebrates, so it'll help in a herbivorous diet. Given that most humans are omnivores, we don't really need that anymore. It's now just a little tiny pouch tucked in between our intestines, the small and the large. If there's any secondary function the appendix has, it's probably not important enough to keep it, because it's more likely to just rupture.
Exactly. And that's what people would, that's what like my titos would tell me as well. They'd be like, you know what, basketball players get theirs like taken out. They don't even wait for appendicitis to happen. They just get it taken out.
Exactly, because isn't like the side effects of appendicitis also just terrible?
Exactly. And it's I think something that leads up to appendicitis is physical, like rigorous physical activity after eating, apparently.
So, yeah, I think the basketball players are onto something.
Right?
We should consider this in evolution. Like our body should probably consider getting rid of the appendix slowly.
Exactly.
It's just causing more problems. At number 9, mahaba-haba to guys. At number 9, we have the erector pili, or the body hair. The weird word are the muscle fibers that are smooth, that contracts, giving us goosebumps.
Interesting. Goosies.
Goosies. In nature, these hairs protect us from predators by making us appear larger and keep us warm. But as you can see, we've shed quite a lot. We've shed a few. Now, since we evolved by stealing off of existing animals' fur to keep ourselves warm, ayun, thin na talaga siya. Kaya, they're just not very useful anymore. They just like, ooh, little tingle on your neck over there. Pero, ayun lang, maybe some body hair is useful. I think so. I find use with other bodily hairs.
Exactly.
Pero these ones, not so much. It's just silly. Just a little silly thing that our bodies do.
Silly pillies.
Silly pillies, you would say. Up next, at number 8, we have tonsils. I think marami rin nagpatanggal ng tonsils because of infection. Supposedly, they're the first line of defense against ingested or inhaled pathogens, pero sila pa mismo ang nai-inflame, nai-infect. Kaya, just take them out. Just take them out. they're not doing their job very well.
Exactly. Like I've heard of people who have, because they've gotten tonsillitis so much, they'd rather just be like, just like just take them out.
Exactly. Appendicitis, tonsillitis. There's a reason why they both end in itis. Just leave them out. Leave them out of
Yeah.
your bodies. At number 7, the paranasal sinuses. Basta yung sinus, they're the pockets of air nested inside your face. And siguro in the past, we took advantage of like being able to smell more, which makes sense. We were out in the wild, had to survive with the
Exactly.
dinosaurs and all.
Yeah.
Naabutan ba natin ng dinosaurs? Oo, diba?
Like ng humans.
Yeah.
Um.
I think there was a coexisting Venn diagram, wasn't there?
Well, in Ice Age there was, so I'm just
In
gonna
Ice
say
Age.
yes.
That's our reference.
Exactly. The most
Animation.
accurate reference.
Exactly. So, we used to probably benefit from smelling more, but now it's really just associated with like headaches, infections, and scientists aren't really sure why we still have sinuses. Maybe it's to make our heads lighter though, kasi yun nga, daanan ng air.
Okay.
And like just storage of air, and it makes the air warmer as we breathe it in. So, I guess it's a little comfy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up, we have another weird word. It's the plica semilunaris, or something that resembles the nictitating membranes in other animals. Yung, you know, when a dog or like a siguro bird, yung mas
Yeah.
when they blink, may iba pang eyelid na nagsasara.
Yeah.
They have a third eyelid, and technically we had that. We have evidence of it. The mucous membrane in the inner corner of the human eye is meant to keep the eye clean and moist and conceal the shiny iris from predators. But now, we're pretty much apex, so we don't really need it.
We don't encounter a lot of these predators anymore.
No. I think the dangers of humans in the food chain are just other humans.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Sadly. Next up, we've got number 5, the palmar grasp reflex. You know how babies can grip in the womb?
Uh-huh.
Terrifying.
And then they
Terrifying to think
come
about.
out of the womb being able to like hold themselves up on a pole bar.
Exactly. That's
Crazy.
exactly what this one is about. 16 weeks into being in the womb, a baby can grip onto the umbilical cord. It's also been discovered na, ayun nga, sabi ni Iana, gripping onto a bar, babies newborn can do that for up to 10 seconds, holding up their body weight. That's insane.
Straight out of the womb.
Just straight out of the womb. Weightlifter.
Exactly.
Weightlifting themselves. And scientists did research on newborn monkeys, and they can do this same thing on one arm for 30 minutes.
One arm?
One
I
arm.
did not know that they could go on one arm.
Yeah, they just go like that.
Amazing.
For our listeners, I'm raising my arm like that.
As a sample, just in case you needed a guide on what a baby might look like with its one arm raised.
There you go. That's what it do. And since they can do that, it's been, I guess, concluded that it is essential for them to cling to their mother's backs. Kaya may ganun silang grip. Because for their, I guess, developmental years, they need the grip, you know? Like, mama.
Exactly. Like
Just gripping onto
they
mama.
need to hold on to like their source of
Their source of food.
exactly, like for protection and nourishment.
Exactly. Pero we didn't really need this. Again, body hair, we've shed it all mostly. So we don't really need it anymore. But we can do it.
Exactly. It's pretty fun.
It's pretty fun.
It's a fun little thing to do.
Babies are cute. You know when they grip your finger and they
Right.
don't really let go. That's scary, but cute.
And now we have like baby Bjorns, like and like different like baby carrying devices.
Yeah.
Technologies like my mom used to have this thing that she would like wrap
Yung wrap.
Pia around in
And then put them inside.
Yeah.
It's monkey-esque, but we don't need the grip strength for that.
exactly, it's just
Very
nestled.
interesting. Exactly. At number 4, we have parts of the ear. Speaking of moving body parts that aren't really necessary for you to move anymore. You know how animals move their ear muscles so that they can listen to different localized sounds?
Some humans still do that.
Some humans still do that. They're able to. Thing is, you don't have to. You're just weird and kind of fun.
Yeah.
That's it.
a
But we
party
don't
trick.
have to. Yeah. You just have to move your head. It is a party trick. I think it's a little silly. According to Darwin, the guy of evolution.
The guy.
The guy. Humans just evolved to move their heads, to listen to something instead of moving their ears. So, very fun, very fun. Okay, ito ng top 3 natin. Are you ready, Miss Iana?
The top 3.
The top 3. Here we go. At number 3, one of the most useless body parts to exist at this age, the male nipples and the breast tissue in males. This is debatable. If you value your male nipples, that's okay. We value you.
Exactly. And they're there for, although they might not be as functional as their female counterparts, there is still, they're probably just hanging around there
They probably are.
for a reason.
Yeah. Maybe the reason is personal,
Exactly.
Pero scientifically, it's a mystery as to what they do. And it really is kind of more of a liability, like the appendix and the tonsils, because male breast tissue can also get cancer. So it's not a laughing matter. It's just weird how the body works.
Yeah.
It's odd. Very, very odd. Okay, top 2 naman.
Oh my gosh.
Top
Somebody
2.
is going to be the runner-up and somebody's going to be crowned Miss Universe.
Exactly. And our runner-up is the tailbone. Just to put it simply, we don't have tails anymore. We don't need it. Some biologists propose that the coccyx, I think is the scientific term, helps anchor small muscles and might be supportive to pelvic organs. That being said, it's been pretty well documented that removing it has no adverse effects. So really, is it holding things together?
It doesn't seem like the cornerstone of our skeletal system.
Not
When you
really.
think about it.
And people, diba, sometimes are born with like a longer tail, and it's sometimes movable. So that's pretty insane. Like ears.
I did not know that.
You can some people are born with a little elongated coccyx, and they can like wiggle it a little bit.
That's crazy. Some people are
Little
closer
odd.
to our ancestors genetically than we realized.
Exactly. Okay, ito na. Our champion for obsolete body parts in this year, 2024, is wisdom teeth. Sa mga nagpatanggal ng wisdom teeth dyan, tama ka. You are in the right.
Not to worry.
Exactly. Literally just becomes impacted and hurts really badly. It used to help us eat food because our jaws used to be larger and we needed to chomp down on tougher foods.
And like raw meat.
Raw meat, maybe bones even. Luckily, we're still evolving as a race, and slowly but surely we are getting rid of the wisdom teeth. As in, some people are just not born with wisdom teeth anymore, which is great kasi less impacted. I do think it causes migraines then. Yeah, it's not great. Mine have grown in, but
Yeah.
they're not causing me any issue, so I don't get them removed.
That's great. I have to get all of mine removed actually because I am experiencing these things. Like apparently,
Oh my goodness.
yeah, apparently my wisdom teeth are cramming the rest of my teeth together. So I'm gonna have to get them removed and get braces.
Oh
So
my goodness, I am so
abangan.
sorry. I already have big teeth and they're not helping, but I'm stubborn.
that's okay.
I'd rather live with the overbite. I already went through my braces phase, but I look forward to yours. I'll help you through it.
My brace face era coming soon.
Yeah, indeed. So, lesson learned sa ating mahaba-habang fun facts.
Fun facts.
Fun facts. Sa ating mahabang segment, sometimes they're just not necessary, but we should be happy they're there.
Right?
'Cause they're silly sometimes,
Yeah.
But sometimes, yung mga hindi kailangan na nandyan, liability rin eh. Kaya alisin mo na.
Diba? Like if you can afford to, if you need to.
You can afford to. If it's actually like being a liability.
There are
Yeah.
some body parts that we can apparently like live without. And it's so interesting
Exactly.
how we've developed it's so interesting how I guess we've developed as a society in a way or as humans in a way that we literally are going about this sort of new world
We are.
with body parts that we don't make use of actually or that we
And
don't
slowly
really need.
getting rid of.
right.
And yet we still continue to birth one another. How do you say keep? Basta we keep making generation after generation, don't we?
Exactly, like markers of evolution as the years pass and as more people enter the world. It's gonna be interesting how people born, like, I guess, like, the generations born after us will, like, they might have like this body part, or they might have like they might not have this, or they might have this, and so
an extra of this.
right. So it's gonna be like a marker of how I guess it's like it's archaeological na parang
In a way.
yeah, like when you see like their anatomies, it's like, oh wow, like you were probably born in this era, and then you're probably born in this year. It's interesting to think that people born sometime in the future
People
might not
born.
have people born might not have like wisdom teeth and stuff.
Yeah.
I think
I'll be really jealous of them.
right. Me too. I have to get mine like taken out. But yeah, these people might also have to be taken out, not in a murderous way, but in a birthday way. Yeah. In a celebratory way, because we are celebrating some birthdays today. If you are celebrating your birthday today, you are celebrating it with some very special birthday celebrants, some Radio 1 student jocks from Manila's hottest Monster RX 93.1 are actually celebrating their birthday today, and they are also from the Arcada.
Koi.
Happy
Fellow
birthday.
DJs.
Exactly. Happy birthday to Roma Manawis and Joshua Aitan. Happy birthday to you guys.
Birthday.
Radio icons, me thanks.
Pa-shoutout naman sa Monster.
Exactly. Palibre naman. Like, I hope to like meet and speak to these people, more at length. I think like I've only ever met them in passing in the studio.
Yeah.
So I look forward to speaking to them and
Me too.
right, and then spending more time with them. But for now, happy birthday sa inyo.
Happy birthday.
I hope you guys have peaceful, joyful birthdays. You guys are celebrating it with some other cultural icons, methinks.
Just like you.
Exactly, just like you. One person that they are celebrating their birthday with is Michael Clifford. He turns 29 today. He is probably best known as the lead guitarist of the pop rock band 5 Seconds of Summer. I think they rose to fame at around the same time, or like a little bit after One Direction did.
They did, yeah.
Right?
I recall their song Amnesia.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the day you told me you were leaving.
Yeah. Iconic. And I knew some Michael Clifford stans back in the day
So did I.
in high school.
Some of them were our classmates.
Exactly. So yeah, happy birthday to this man. He turns 29. Grabe tumatanda na talaga yung mga like they
Yung
were
mga
like
kababata dapat natin.
right? Like they were like a boy band of our generation. And I was like, wow, he's turning 29.
Crazy.
Love that for him. Also, speaking of contemporaries and kababayans, we also celebrate the birthday of Michael Reeves. He turns 27 today, as well as his partner Lily Pichu. She turns 33 today. Ang cute. They are American YouTubers. Michael is a Filipino American YouTuber.
Yes. What's up, Insan?
Exactly. That's insan for real. They're a couple actually, and they both celebrate their birthday today.
That's adorable.
That's so adorable.
Happy birthday to the happy couple.
Exactly. Happy birthday to a special shout out, I guess, to Michael Reeves, because my little brother Pio really enjoys his content. Like this little man making his devious little
invention.
yeah.
What a creative. Filipinos are just filled with surprises.
Everyone is so creative. So yeah, happy birthday to Lily Pichu and Michael Reeves. Talking about Filipinos, we are celebrating some birthdays in the Philippine entertainment industry today. Today is the birthday of Bembol Rocco. He turned 71. He's a Filipino actor.
Happy birthday.
We also have Filipina actresses, particularly Filipino beauty queen Ariela Arida. She turns 36, as well as Yen Santos. She turns 32 today. Aside from actors, people on the big screen, we also have people in the visual arts. Well, one person in the visual arts, Mr. Arturo Luz. He would have been 100 years old today. Wow. He was a painter, printmaker, sculptor, instructor in the fine arts, essentially like a really multidimensional visual artist. He is known for his abstract paintings of geometric forms and lines, as well as sculptures made from hardwood and metal. If I'm not mistaken, I think some of his work is either being displayed or was displayed at the Ateneo Art Gallery.
I think I think yes. I do remember seeing his name. So happy birthday. Rest in peace.
Exactly.
And happy birthday to everyone celebrating their birthday. Shout out to our listeners who have been here since thank you.
Since the beginning.
Since the beginning. And thank you so much, you guys, for listening to us at 87.9 FM within Ateneo. If you cannot listen to us on the radio mismo, that's totally fine. You can also listen to us on zeno.fm/RK879FM. If you want to listen to the Arcada, you can catch us on playback.tv/Radyo Katipunan. And feel free to follow our socials. We have Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Radyo Katipunan, and our YouTube is youtube.com/Radyo Katipunan FM. Don't forget the FM.
Exactly. Or you can just look us up.
You
at
really
Radyo
could.
Katipunan.
You really could just look us up. So, ayun, that's the fun stuff happening for November 20, and we've got lots of fun stuff lined up for you guys today. But for now, we will take a tiny little break. And when we get back, we will give you the roundup, the ins, outs, and all abouts of the place we call home, Katipunan Avenue. So stay right there, and we'll be right back right after this. Bye-bye.
This is the Katipunan Roundup. Katipunan Roundup.
The voice of the Blue Eagle. Radyo Katipunan, 87.9. Hey, Katipuneros, don't change that dial, because we'll be coming right back.
We stand on a hill between the earth and sky. Now all is still where the yawless colors fly. Our courses run and the setting sun ends Ateneo's day. Eyes are dry at the last goodbye. This is the Ateneo way. Merry for you, for your white and blue. We pray you keep us merry, constantly true. We
checking out the latest happenings in, around, and beyond Katipunan. This is the Katipunan Roundup.
Welcome back to the Roundup, only here on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM, the voice of the Blue Eagle, your one big FM. Paano ba yun? One big...
Anyway.
Basta yun.
Let's just hear what's happening around Ateneo.
Let's just get right down to it. Here's what's happening around Ateneo muna. The place we call home, Ateneo.
Exactly.
Wag muna Katipunan Avenue. Kasi pupunta tayo sa Rockwell. Because the ADMU School of Law opens Juris Doctor Program applications. If you're looking to get into law school, the Ateneo School of Law opened applications for its Juris Doctor Program, also known as JD program, yesterday for future lawyers. If you guys are interested, our future attorneys, you can go to go.ateneo.edu/ Ateneo space Ateneo law JD admissions. Once again, that's go.ateneo.edu/ Ateneo law JD admissions to apply.
Fabulous.
Y'all
Shout
got
out,
this.
Exactly. Shout out to all of our friends who are hoping to apply and who are actually already in the program.
Ayan, shout out future attorneys.
Exactly. Go Bar Boys or something. But yeah, another application system, I suppose, has opened up as well for university residence halls. People who are interested in staying in the university residence halls for the second semester, applications for this are now open. The Ateneo University residence halls are, of course, the dormitories inside of the Ateneo. They are the on-campus residences for students. The application form, if you want to live on campus, which is a fabulous experience, by the way.
Very convenient as well.
Exactly. The application form can be found on their full announcement on the official Ateneo website. Applicants are required to submit the form along with a non-refundable confirmation fee of 11,000 pesos. Nababawasan yan sa ano nyo guys. Well, at least in my experience dati, yung 11,000 binabawas naman siya sa first payment.
Para siyang consumable.
Exactly. So yeah, a few reminders from Ateneo's post to people who want to live on campus. Please know that room confirmation is on a first-come, first-served basis. It is subject to room availability. Moreover, the university residence hall's administration reserves the right to finalize their room assignments. And please know that all requests are still subject to availability and approval. The URH administration team will do its best to accommodate requests or preferences from residents. So, ayun, apply na kayo guys.
Tama. It's gonna be easier to walk around.
Exactly.
Especially if you're interested in buying goods in around the campus. And that's totally timely.
Totally
timely. Because the Ateneo Press is holding this year's Harvest 2024. 31 titles across diverse genres will be launched at this year's Harvest, the annual book launch and the biggest celebration for the Ateneo University Press. Ayan, sa ating book lovers na baka university dormers na rin.
Myself included.
Exactly.
I love a book event.
A good book. The event will spotlight press authors and recognize the 7 winning titles from the 42nd National Book Awards. All new titles will be available for purchase at a 15% discount. That's 15%. Guests will have the opportunity to meet the authors and have their book signed. Kaya just don't wait too long kasi sa December 2 na to. Join us on December 2, 2024 from 4 to 6 p.m. at the Ubuntu space in Arete for a memorable evening celebrating Philippine literature.
And on the topic of celebrating Philippine culture, Philippine art, a very interesting, and I think this is my first time encountering this kind of event or this kind
Me
of
too. In my 4 years of Ateneo.
right, this kind of gimmick, I guess, from not 1, not 2, not 4, but 3 just to set a boundary here, guys. Just to set our expectations. Exactly.
First time na eh.
Exactly. From 3 orgs in Ateneo. Tanghalang Ateneo, the company of Ateneo dancers, as well as Ateneo Blue Repertory, are coming together to bring you Trespass, or as I like to call it, Trespass.
Trespass.
Yo quiero something. But yeah. So these 3 performing arts organizations are giving you the opportunity to catch other 3 productions under a single ticket pass. So you just have to get like 1 ticket and you can access all 3 of these shows. In particular, you can catch Tanghalang Ateneo's Medea, Ateneo Blue Repertory's The Prom, which is their newbie production, by the way, and the company of Ateneo dancers Who Stole the Rhythm in Blue. These events are all happening in November, actually this week, and you can get a discounted centralized ticket through Trespass. So original prices for these 3 shows, they amount to 1,850 pesos for students and then 2,200 pesos for general audiences.
My, that's such a high price.
My. And now that there is Trespass, you can get these tickets for students just at 1,550 pesos and at just 1,760 pesos for general audiences.
My.
Right.
Nakatipid ng marami.
Exactly, you get to save about 300 to 400 pesos. O, diba? Pang-commute nyo na lang yun.
Oh, pang-commute at siguro isang coffee.
Exactly. Pangkain nyo ng onte in between shows.
Exactly.
So, ayun, the ticket form actually opened on Monday and it will remain open for all the shows from November 20 to 24. That begins today. The shows begin today. November 20 to 24, exactly. While tickets last, you guys. So, we're not sure how long these tickets and how fast they're gonna sell. So if you want to grab them, you can get the tickets through bit.ly/PAC Trespass 2024.
Yeah,
There you
that's a lot of art to be consumed by our viewers at a very, very discounted price, I would think.
Right? And you get 3 shows with 1
3-in-1.
with a
Parang
single-
kape.
Exactly. And there's more art to be enjoyed.
There is so much more art to be enjoyed. If you like theater, ayan, you have 2 available to you. If you like ano yung isa? Dance, you have 1 available to you. If you like music, well, you're in luck because Ateneo Musicians Pool has Rites of Passage La Coacha. This is the performing arts cluster of COA-M and they are giving away free tickets for this very event. Libre. Nakatipid ka na nga sa Trespass, pwede pang makalibre.
Diba?
Very, very nice. Rites of Passage is the newbie showcase naman for AMP or Ateneo Musicians Pool, and they had their first day no November 15. But don't you worry because they are gearing up for their second day on November 22. That is 2 days from now. So you're not too late. You can join them.
Exactly.
It's fine. You're good. On November 22, this will be held on in 123 block Mandaluyong, and the time will be 7 to 11 p.m. So this is manggabi, but makakatipid ka sa ticket if you get it. 22 single day passes have been allotted for November 22, which is very apt, I think, for the day of November 22.
Exactly, like 11, 22, then there are 22 day
Tickets.
passes allotted.
Exactly. So, kunin nyo na while you can. You can find their form on, of course, their social media pages. But if sinisipag kang itype, I'll let you know what the form is. It's forms.gle/ prepare your pens. RPX3P4GBATLUUK796. Not repeating that.
Just watch the replay, guys.
Just watch the replay or head on over to their social media pages. They have Facebook and Instagram, I believe.
Exactly. And speaking of social media pages and events, which is the whole ethos of Roundup, methinks.
It really is.
The League of Independent Organizations, or Lions, has released a calendar outlining November activities for different Lions orgs.
Oh, thank you so much, Lions. It's
right?
very convenient.
Thank you so much. I actually just showed me the Lions org room in MVP.
We did a little
A toursy tour.
toursy tour.
It was interesting.
Very interesting. Indeed.
Yeah, so here's some upcoming events for you to look out for. Today, on November 20, you can look forward to the release of episode 1 of Grubtorial from Cuisina, or Cuisina. But yeah. Cuisina, Grubtorial, episode 1, out today. You can also look forward to Blue Hanguk Society, who was here for one of our Roundup days.
Very, very awesome guests.
Exactly. They have their Chingu gathering at Q Cup Philippines. Chingu means friend. Fun fact.
You're my chingu.
Well, we interrupt this
Naiinis na ba
program
kayo sa amin?
we interrupt this program for an expression of friendship or chinguness. On November 22, on Friday, Writer Speak from Writer Skill, Writer Speak, an event from Writer Skill will be held at Psalm 111 from 5 to 7 p.m.
Yun.
Very interesting. And then following that, on November 28 to 29, you can look forward to Area's basket online selling from the Aspiring Restaurant Entrepreneurship Association. That sounds very interesting.
Very fun.
Very exciting.
I think there's a lot to look forward to this month. And napaka-fun. Kasi, actually, may nakita tayo kanina, Miss Iana.
Exactly.
Lots to look forward to. And looking at because we did a little bit of a Roundup hosts trip
Exactly.
onto campus earlier, which is very rare for us.
That's right. It
Very
was, I
rare.
think, probably one of our first times doing it. And for some reason, ang galing, punong-puno yung Zen Garden, yung Red Brick Road,
Diba?
outside Coleco Pavilion.
And we weren't aware because we're not students anymore.
Exactly. We just infiltrated.
We did.
We were like, just calm, volunteer.
Let us in, and we did.
Exactly,
we
and we
in.
got in. And one of the events that we saw, which I find to be very interesting, is Tugon Ateneo's commemoration or their annual celebration of Adoption Awareness Month. So exactly, they have one for their AAM for this year, 2024. Just to let you know.
Just in case you forgot, time travelers, we're on to you.
Exactly. It's we passed by their booth at the Ellis Dog House. It's in particular a merchandise booth that sells T-shirts, lanyards, and pins with the statement "Every heart counts."
It was very heartwarming, actually.
Right, very cute designs.
Very cutesy, very mindful.
Tugon does it does remind people that for AAM there's gonna be a whole lot of other like activities, things to look forward to. So the merchandise is one of many things to look forward to for Tugon's event this month.
Yes.
Which is essentially a celebration that sheds light on the reality of abandoned children in the country,
Exactly.
essentially showcasing the beauty of adoption and how it is an option for families, for people, you know. So yeah, if you'd like to support that cause, if you like cute merchandise that says "Every heart counts," there you go. Ellis Doghouse, November 18 to 22 from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. the whole day, 9 to 5. There we go.
Yep.
Every heart counts.
Every heart counts.
Exactly. And moving away a little bit,
Oo nga.
expanding
A little bit.
horizon. Just a little bit. A little
Kasi,
bit.
ganito kasi yan ni Iana. I'll guide you through what happened. What happened was, when we went to Red Brick Road, may nakita kaming candy store.
Yeah. Shout out to Candy Corner.
Shout out to Candy Corner. You guys are right there. So when we ate candy, na-hyper tayo. And we dashed all the way to Pasig.
A little story time.
A little story time. Yeah,
Right.
that's exactly what happened. I think. But yeah, that totally happened, and that's because we're just super excited for Comic-Con Grande 2024. Woo! And I think it's been off for a while, but it is back and bigger than ever. I'm reading from what they said on their page. They are back and bigger than ever. Join us on November 23 to 24. It's a 2-day event at the Bayanihan Center Unilab Compound, Pasig City, for a weekend filled with comics, art, and fun from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Very long
That's a
day.
full day.
Full day of just good comic fun. What should you expect? Let me tell you. Ako nagtanong, ako rin sasagot.
Para
So,
madali.
oh.
May kausap.
Tama, exactly. We have very esteemed, famed guests. You can have a meet and greet with industry icons like Roy Mercado, SS Kait or Skate.
I always see it as like Skype. Ganon.
Oh, Skite.
Diba?
Skite. Si AKA AJ Bakar.
Yeah.
Kapitan Tambay, also known as Alan Lecano, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on air.
You know, that's so true.
I just realized.
Also known as TK. Ganun na lang.
Also known as TK, si Kevin Raimundo. If you're curious as to what it is, search him up. He's
Exactly.
quite notorious online, I believe.
Like quite an icon.
Quite an icon. He's very cool art. Si Kevin Raimundo. It ends with Kalbo. Ayan.
Yeah.
T Kalbo.
Yeah.
Initials.
Love that for you. TK.
TK. TK,
That's the
we love
radio
you.
edit.
Exactly. So sorry for radio editing your name, Kevin Raimundo. You can also look forward to informative talks. Learn from the best in the business at our insightful talks on self-publishing, comic book art, and more sa ating aspiring artists or writers even. Because you guys could collaborate. You can learn a lot from this. And we also have comics creators with K's. Comics creators.
Exactly.
Discover hidden gems and support local artists as they showcase their work and latest releases. We were actually wondering this while researching the event. Kasi we were thinking like, if it's named Comic-Con, surely there are like stalls.
There's merchandise.
There's merchandise,
There's
right?
purchasable things.
Yeah. Pero as far as we know, it is a showcase. So at the very least, kung di ka makabili, tignan mo.
Exactly. Punta ka na lang.
Yeah.
Alamin mo.
Exactly. And maybe they would probably like advertise their social media. Diba?
Exactly.
So if you ever wanted to buy from them, you'll know where. And we also have, boy, it's action-packed in Comic-Con 2024. We also have live sketching and signing. Watch renowned artists bring characters to life and sign your favorite comics. Very, very cool. I
That
think
is awesome.
I once was at saan ba to? Yung pinupuntahan sa MOA. I forget the name.
Comic Cat?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. But siguro it was one of... Do we have Comic-Con in the Philippines?
I think we do actually, but this is my first time hearing about Comic-Con with a
Comic-Con.
K. Exactly.
Oo.
With a very Filipino Comic-Con.
Yeah. I think we've had the classic Comic-Con, pero it hasn't happened in a while. Pero I once went there and I bought stickers from someone, and the artist was really grateful, and they do this for every buyer that they have. They draw a little parang chibi version of you on a sticker, and I still have mine, and it's really cute. But I did have braces at the time, so it doesn't look like me anymore. But it's okay.
It's okay. It's now a time capsule.
It's a time capsule. He gives it in a little like baggie. Tapos it's a sticker. Very nice, very cute.
It's adorable.
It is.
Shout out to this artist and
Shout out. I
all the
forgot your name.
artists who go like the extra mile for people who patronize their art.
Indeed, we definitely look up to you guys so much. Keep doing what you're doing. There is also, hindi pa tapos ha.
Exactly. Like wow,
Nagsisegue lang kami. But we still have a film screening for Comic-Con. Enjoy the captivating Comiquero Chronicles by Keith Sikat. Very interesting name. I did see some of the art. Very cool. Very cool. A huge thing to look forward to. And there are also interactive activities. Ayan. Audience participation. May contests, may game demos, and art jams. I think nakakatuwa na you can do things with people that are in the industry or like in the same event. Right. I think that's a pretty big opportunity, especially if you get your work broadcasted in front of a lot of artists. That's pretty sick. And lastly, Iana. Kenkoy's 95th anniversary. Celebrate a Filipino comic book legend with a special exhibit and exclusive offers. What offers? We're not sure. You gotta go there to find out. So, don't miss out kasi tickets are available at the venue on arrival. Kaya walk in. 1-day tickets are at 150 pesos and 2-day tickets are at 250. Special rate of 100 pesos for senior high students, senior citizens, PWDs with valid IDs, and Comic-Con shirt wearers. Kung may Comic-Con shirt ka, suotin mo na.
Exactly.
Para makalibre ng konti. Konti lang. Hindi libre yung buong ticket. Just like half of it or
But
a
at
third
least.
of it. But at least, nakatipid kahit papano. There is also free entry for all children below ticket table height.
Me pumping up the ticket table to like
just adding poles at the side of it.
like it's up to here.
Oh. I'm gonna start walking on my knees going to Pasig. Anyway, mark your calendars and get ready for a weekend of comic book magic. They will be nasan ulit to? Again, in the Bayanihan Center, Unilab compound in Pasig City. If my mother is correct, it is near Shaw Boulevard.
Okay.
Tama ba?
I believe so. I've never been to this location, methinks.
Me neither.
But I wouldn't be
It should be
surprised.
near Mega Mall.
Yeah. Just
Don't trust me, I don't commute.
you guys can look it up.
Look it up. I gave you the name, I gave you the place. And that is it for the roundup. So we have so many events to look forward to.
Right? Like literally in, around, and beyond Katipunan.
Exactly. Umabot tayong Pasig, ladies and gentlemen. Umabot tayong Makati and Pasig technically. Kasi pumunta tayo sa... Okay, let's give them the roundup of the roundup. So that we can go down memory lane in the past 15 minutes that we've been telling you about the events. So first, this roundup had everything. First, we went to Makati because now the Juris Doctor program for Ateneo Law is open.
Exactly. And then we returned to Ateneo, literally coming home because
Bumalik ulit.
exactly, we talked about how applications for the second semester of residency at the Ateneo University residence halls is now open as well.
Tama. And you can also get your books because Ateneo Press Harvest is happening on December 2. Yeah, a little wait, but it's worth it.
Exactly.
For your favorite books.
If you're looking for like some hard-hitting things to catch right now, you can catch Trespass from Tanghalang Ateneo, Company of Ateneo Dancers, as well as Blue Rep, it's happening from November 20 to 24, as in it begins today and it ends at the beginning of next week, or at the end of the week actually. So yeah, so you can get tickets to that.
Ticket.
It's a singular ticket for Trespass.
Tama.
So ayun.
And
so
we figured that it's called Trespass kasi tatlo sila.
Right, diba? It's a pass para sa tres na events. So ayun,
Pretty
really
sick.
exciting.
Oh, at pwede mo ring idagdag sa tatlong yon ang Ateneo Musicians Pool's Rites of Passage kasi nagbibigay sila ng 22 single-day passes for November 22. So, wag ka nang, ano yun? Wag nang paligoy pa.
Exactly. I love that song. Love that Jadine song.
Me too.
yeah.
And I hope they play Jadine.
I hope they play Paligoy-Ligoy.
Oh, this is Amp's Rites of Passage.
I hope they play No Erase. So ayun. Thank you, Koa M. Thank you, Amp. Thank you
so much.
as well to Lions for all of the exciting activities that they have lined up for the rest of November. You can check out their Facebook page for the whole lineup. But shout out to Kusina, Blue Hancock Society, Writer Scale area. These people who are having events in the coming days and from November 20 to 29.
Exactly. And shout out as well to Tugon, who has a very, very good advocacy of Adoption Awareness Month from November 18 to 22. Get their merch. It's very cute. Ang sinasabi ng merch nila ay every heart counts.
Periodism.
Period. And lastly, of course, lalayo na tayo sa Ateneo, finally.
Exactly. Nasa Pasig na tayo,
Nasa
malapit sa
Pasig
Shaw Boulevard, question mark.
Question mark. Basta sa Mega, question mark. I-waze nyo na lang, pero we'll see you guys at Comic-Con Grande on November 23 to 24. Lots of things to look forward to on this week, this month, and next month.
Exactly. And lots of things to be thankful for, actually, because we do have an update about the relief drive for the Abaca artisans and farmers of Bicol, which we talked about last week. Tonight, 2 truckloads will journey to Bicol. They are full of your compassion and generosity from anonymous and, well, not anonymous, or named donors alike. In total, 3,500 kilos of rice, clothing, food, 100 5-liter water containers, and at least 2 boxes of hand tools will provide sustenance, comfort, and the means to rebuild for our Abaca artisans and farmers in Bicol. Your contributions have transformed empathy into tangible aid, igniting hope amidst devastation. So to all our anonymous donors, your selfless benevolence has lifted spirits and empowered resilience. Your compassion will forever be etched in the hearts of those you have touched.
Yes, thank you guys so much. And this is your reminder that you can always help out, no matter how big, no matter how small.
Exactly. There's always opportunities to be of service
Exactly.
around
And
you.
there are also opportunities right here in Radyo Katipunan. Because
Exactly.
if you would like your event featured on the Roundup, feel free to email us at rk879.marketing@gmail.com. We'd love to have you.
You can follow us on Facebook, X/Twitter, and Instagram at Radyo Katipunan.
Yes, you can also find us on YouTube. Please feel free to subscribe. Just search Radyo Katipunan or go to youtube.com/Radyo Katipunan FM.
You can catch the Arcada, play your favorite songs on playback. Just download the Playback app or go to playback.tv/Radyo Katipunan.
And if you want to request a song on Request 879, one of the programs that we have, go to tinyurl.com/request879 and fill up the form.
Exactly. Kaway-kaway sa ating Katipuneros because you can listen to us at 87.9 FM within 2 kilometers of Ateneo and online at zeno.fm/RK879FM or on the Zeno Radio app, which is available on the App Store and the Google Play Store.
Thank you so much for tuning in. And once again, if you want the lowdown, tune in to the Roundup. Once again, I've been Aya.
And I've been Iana.
I said once again, twice. We will catch you next week.
Twice
Bye.
again.
Twice
Bye.
again.
This is the Katipunan Roundup. Katipunan Roundup.
The voice of the Blue Eagle. Radyo Katipunan, 87.9.
Radyo